Hi everyone. Today I'm going to talk about Botox or neurotoxin. Where can you use your neurotoxin to treat your face to look younger and refreshed, to look refreshed? A lot of people use it. It's because they feel refreshed every time they get it done, and it's not only to it does shrink like minimize the wrinkles, the dynamic wrinkles on your face, but when you get it done, you actually feel really refreshed. That's exactly how I feel and how I describe it. But on an important note, November 20th is the National Botox Day. If you go to Allergan.com, you can purchase a gift card for $50 and get another $50 gift card for free. I'm not sure how many you could buy, but that's the promotion. And also, if you're an Ally member, which means that if you go get your Botox done, treat it often, and you'll get points. So for example, you come in and get your treatment done, and I use Botox, I can give you 200 points, which equivalent to like around $20, and that you can use it to get products. And if you save enough points, you can actually get 50 units for free when you come in and get treatment. So today I'm going to talk about neurotoxin and what it is and how can you use it to make yourself feel refreshed. As you know, neurotoxin is basically a chemical, a toxin, and what it is, with a small amount, we don't use a lot, we use a small amount, we charge you by units, so that means the more units the more expensive, so it's very precious. So you use very small amount to inject into the muscle, and basically it stopped the muscle from contracting. So where neurotoxin is used for is where you get the fine lines and wrinkles that you created from dynamic movement. These are called dynamic wrinkles. You get a lot of wrinkles in your skin, on your face, but the one we're talking about are mostly for dynamic. It's the wrinkles that are caused by you contracting. For example, some of the areas that a lot of people use neurotoxin for are those, like you hear like this 11 lines, or that you get this line right here, or you get this U line. It's because this area of your muscle are contracting. They're either moving in this area because you're thinking too much, or if it moves down here because you're thinking too much. So by that repeated movement, you're getting these lines right here and these line right here. So if you have those lines and you're looking to get rid of them, neurotoxin is a good option to do it. And for example, I'm gonna see if I'll show you how I would treat myself. I have neurotoxin a month ago, so a lot of my lines are gone. So for example, you can see a little bit, I'm squinting really hard, and you can see these two lines right here. So these are the muscle that are pulling in, and to alleviate, we usually just do we put neurotoxin right here and maybe like right here, and what it does is that it relieves the contracting and it pulls it out. And sometimes the muscle pull it down this way too and cross that long line, or it's part of the whole complex. I would do like right here, and basically injecting neurotoxin in this area will alleviate these lines and also give you a nice lift, because the muscle will actually pull it down. What you do is you lift it up. Another very common area that people use neurotoxin for is the lines on their forehead. So usually if you come in and you get these lines, right, squiggle lines right here, they could be like curvy or straight across. It's because you do a lot of facial, and I do this this is my natural, I do a lot of this expression is raising my brows, and then over time I get these lines right here. So if you have those lines and you want to get rid of, neurotoxin is an option. So for example, for me, I usually use around 20 units of neurotoxin right here, and then I treat myself sometimes, because I also have quite a big forehead. So sometimes if I don't treat an area, I get a lot of lines right here. And then So these are like some of the area I would use neurotoxin for. Sometime I sprinkle. So over time, people get a lot of these lines. It's because they're driving, the sun's hitting on their face, or they're just thin and they they cause the lines appears pretty early. So again, I don't have it because I get it treated, but these are like they call crow feet right here. To relieve this line, neurotoxin, I would just do like right here, and to treat these crow feet, so I don't have the lines right there. These are the major areas that most people come and request neurotoxin. But neurotoxin is actually a very interesting product. You can use it for many things. I use it a lot for artistic reason, and I love doing that because you can actually manipulate your muscles and move it in a way that you frame your face to the way you like it. A lot of us like our face to go like this, like everyone come in and like, I want a facelift, but you can't really do too much of a facelift with neurotoxin, but you can manipulate so it gives you an upward open look. For me, is that as I'm aging, the skin on my brow, my lid is actually very thin, and I like a little bit lift up right here. And and this is called a brow lift. And the muscle that you around your eyes are used to help you squint the eye. So by relieving those muscle, what it does is that it basically pull up your brows. So I like my brows a little higher, so I would inject like this area right here, so into my brows, an area where my muscle is, and it basically gave me a nice lift. And then we do lash extension here and brow lamination here. Sometimes when my Botox is worn out and I didn't have time to get my neurotoxin treated. So what I would do is to do brow lamination, because my hair actually makes my brow look droopy and my eye look droopy even more. And then with lash extension, it actually hide a lot of this extra skin, and it gives you a lifted face. So that area is very important to give you that lifted look. Another area that I love doing on others as well as myself is to give, again, that lifted look. As we age, a lot of our bones are getting depleted, and then our fat's also getting depleted. Our skin texture is also getting more elastic. Like they're like loosey. And so our face, instead of looking lift, we tend to have this long line right here and then a little down and flat. So instead of like a nice V face that we had when we were young, we're getting this like square face. So how neurotoxin helps with this? Some people use filler to give you that little plumpiness and a little lift. But neurotoxin in conjunction with filler or by itself also help with that too. So usually, in order to do that, what I do usually is to give, I call like a Nefertiti lift. Nefertiti is a queen of Egypt. And if you Google her and you look at her, she has this beautiful jawline. And they named this technique after her because of her beautiful jawline. What it is basically, there's many areas you can treat, but usually for me, the corner of my lips tend to droop down like that. Right? So even in my natural state, I look very sad. So that's why naturally I'm always smiling, because I'm trying to compensate the sad look I have. And by having a little smiley face look, I inject a muscle right here. And this muscle right here, what it does is that it pulls your corner of your mouth down like this. By alleviate those muscles, they lift it up. So it gives you a little lift right there. So in order to add even more, you can actually do this muscle right here, these area they call the platysma band. It's like this band under on your neck, and all what they do is like they're pulling your face down right here, so it gives you that really square lower face. And to give that facelift, what we can do is that we alleviate this line. So you can see this line right here. You can alleviate these lines. You can alleviate these lines with neurotoxin, and the line will be relaxed, and your face pull up a little bit. And there's some muscle right here as well. And then if you inject around this area, your muscle don't pull it down, but it lift it up. So there's this famous doctor in the aesthetic world. His name is Cotofana. And in his research, what he found that by just injecting this area alone, you're getting a total of 1.68 syringes of a filler. So imagine just neurotoxin alone, you get of a plumpiness, a lift on your face. And with filler, it's even do a good magic. So sometimes partnering a combination of neurotoxin and filler will give you an amazing face. So that's an area that I love doing on my face. It gives me a nice jawline, and it gives me a facelift. For people with a more of a rounder face, and they don't like it, and they want to achieve that what you call like a V-shaped face, is those who grind their teeth a lot at nighttime, and over time the muscle here gets really thick. So if you bite down your teeth and feel it, and it's really thick, and I do have it because I grind my teeth, is that you can relieve this, and sometimes it alleviate a lot of those pain that you have when you grind your teeth at night. In the morning you feel sore. You can alleviate that, and that's like a medical treatment. And then by alleviating it here, you're getting rid of that crazy pain that you have. But in terms of aesthetic, you actually give yourself a nice V shape because that muscle is more relaxed, and then you get a nice lift. That's an area that you can treat. What other issue that you have? Bunny nose. So when I smile, I get these lines right here. I get a lot when I'm not treated. And to get rid of this line, like where am I right here? When I smile, I get a lot. You can do one here and one here, and that will alleviate the lines, give you more of a smooth line. Sometimes people don't like their nose flare up. You can relieve it by making them smaller. And if their nose tilted down and you want to leave it up, make it a little pointed up, you can do one right here and it will go up. Another area that a lot of people do like is called a lip flip. And usually if their upper lip is a little thin and they want an illusion that the lip is bigger, by relaxing the muscle over here, by relaxing these muscle over here, you get a little flip, and it gives you an appearance that your lip is fuller. And if you smile and you have and you stretch your upper lip so much that you see your gum, that's called a gummy smile. You can hide that gum by injecting the muscle right here that pulls your lips up, and when you smile, you see all your gum when you smile. So to prevent that visual of gum, you can treat this area. Botox, not just only for facial area. Another area I love to treat is for sweat. In my younger day, I go clubbing all the time, and I sweat a lot when I dance, and I don't like it. So you can use it for on your palm. If you have sweaty palm, you can put it on your feet. You have sweaty sole, and then or your armpit. Like when you sweat and you get that stain on your shirt, and it's kind of embarrassing. Botox, if you inject it, it can last up to 6 months. So that's like half a year of not feeling so sweaty. Yeah, so again, if you're looking to get Botox or treatment, any of these area that we talked about that bothers you, come to me. We have a consultation, and I can help you how to achieve a fresher look. Another thing that is amazing about Botox and neurotoxin is because it shrinks, it paralyzes your skin, but it also shrinks your pore. So not only and those of you who had Botox before, you can affirm to what I'm saying, is that you're not only get this relaxed face and, lines are diminishing and all that stuff, but you get this like glow to it too, because it shrinks your pore. It makes your skin glowing. And so again, November 20th is Botox Day. If you go to Allergan.com, you can buy $50 gift certificate and get $50 for another gift certificate for free. And then if you are already an Ally member, you can refer your friends, and both of you can get $50 off. If you have any questions, just call MediLush, and we'll help you out. Thank you.